Everyone, today we'll be solving this problem from CSES Problem Set, 2 knights. So your task is to count for k equal to 1, 2, so on till n, the number of ways 2 knights can be placed on a k cross k chessboard so that they do not attack each other. So we need to find number of ways of placing 2 knights on a k cross k chessboard so that they do not attack each other. Do not attack. So can I say that the number of ways in which the knights do not attack equal to total number of ways of placing the knights, total number of ways of placing the knights minus the number of ways the knights would attack each other. The number of ways the knights are going to attack each other. If I subtract that particular ways from total number of ways, I would get the circumstances where knights do not attack each other. So I need to compute the total number of ways, right? Very first, I need to compute the total number of ways. So in a k cross k chessboard, how many number of cells are there? We will be having k square cells, and in k square cells we need to place 2 knights, right? We need to place 2 knights in k square cells. So what are all the possibilities of placing 2 knights in k square cells? It would be k square c2. It would be k square c2, right? So my total number of ways is k square c2. And after this, I need to compute the number of ways in which my knights would attack each other. I need to compute the number of ways in which my knights would attack each other. So a knight can move in either a horizontal or a vertical rectangle. So let's say these are the two rectangles. So as you know, according to chess rules, if my knight is here and say this is a knight k, this is a knight k dash. So k and k dash could attack each other, right? If they are present in this rectangle, this particular rectangle like this, they can attack each other in an L shape. So if my k is here and k dash is here, then also it would attack each other. So this problem converts into a smaller subproblem. That's in a k cross k chessboard, how many 2 cross 3 and 3 cross 2 grids can you place? So in a k cross k chessboard, I know that I can place k minus 1 into k minus 2, 2 cross 3 chessboards, right? And I can place a k minus 2 into k minus 1, 3 cross 2 chessboards, right? So these are the number of 2 cross 3 and 3 cross 2 grids I can place in a k cross k chessboard. Perfect. Now, if I add them up, they would result in giving me 2 into k minus 1 multiplied by k minus 2. This would be my resultant. But I'm checking this whole thing for 2 knights, right? I'm checking this for a couple of knights or a pair of knights. So my total number of ways would be, if I call this as some x, my total number of ways would be 2 into x. That would be equal to 4 into k minus 1 into k minus 2. So the key takeaway is that, so the key takeaway from the problem is that in a k cross k grid, if you want to place some m cross n rectangle, it could be done in, k minus m minus 1 multiplied by k minus n minus 1 ways. So if I want to place a m cross n rectangle in a k cross k grid, these are the number of ways I must be taking. So now the problem just becomes a very simple problem. That's simple arithmetic operations. So firstly I would take my n, then k would begin from, my n is around, okay, my n is around this, and I need to compute k square c2, right? So better I would take a long from the very beginning. So I would compute the result for each k value. Yeah, now I should be defining the function solve, right? And this would be taking k. So as we discussed earlier, the total number of outcomes would be equal to k square c2. K square c2 is basically k square into k square minus 1 divided by 2, right? This is k square c2. And the possibilities in which my knights attack would be, why is this giving me an error? So I should place a multiplication here. K minus 1 into k minus 2 for a 2 cross 3 grid. And if I add it to my 2 cross 3 grid possibilities also, it would become 2 into, and if I consider it for my pace, it would become 4 into, right? So I need to return total minus possibilities in which my knights would attack. Alright. Yeah, this looks fine. There are no errors. I would test it. I would copy this output. Input is just 8. I can. Yeah. I would add a test case here. My input was 8 and my output was this. Yeah, perfect. Let's see if it works out. Why did it give a compilation error? Okay, why did we place a comma here? Once again, it gives me a TLE. I don't know why. Yeah, it's passed. Probably some glitch. So now I would be submitting this. So let's see if it gets passed. Yeah, and it got accepted.